Okay, hey guys, welcome back to Fate Stay Night Realta Nua. Last time we encountered Lancer at the school, and him and Archer fought, and Shiro was stabbed by Lancer, and we healed him, kind of. Now we're afraid that Lancer is going to end up going after Shiro again, so we are on our way to his house to try and save his life. Alright. I run through the night. Fortunately, I know where his house is. Interesting. No, I didn't look it up, but it just happens that an acquaintance of mine goes there a lot. Though I've never been there myself. Sure you haven't. I'll totally believe that. So I need to check something really quick. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. Alright.
まったく余計な苦労を背負おうとしているぞ君は。
Archer's no interest in cooperating. I mean, there's good reason for that. So, he was against saving the guy when he was dying, and he's against me going to help him right now. Well, as far as Archer's concerned, well, actually, I don't even know at this point yet. Again, I know, well, yeah, we'll see. It's midnight. Under the cloudy night sky, we reach a Japanese-styled house. There's no sight of anyone in this house on the edge of the residential district. But there aren't many houses around it, and there's no one to come and help if something happens here. That's just asking for trouble. My breath is white. A wind starts to pick up. It must be quite strong as the clouds start to drift fast. The supposedly warm wind of Fuyuki sends chills down my spine, making me tremble. Even if Fuyuki City is considered warm, it's still cold on the hill. The air around here is frozen. I strain my ears in the cold atmosphere. In the frozen feeling, I feel a small sense of an enemy.
いる、さっきのサーバント。
Oh god. I bite my lip. His presence is perceptible on the other side of this wall. Lancer's in the house already, and about to kill the same guy again, who has just come home without a clue as to what happened.
飛び越えて倒すしかない。その後のことはその時に考える。
You think you can actually beat him? Just about to command Archer to go in. A bright white light, like a fallen sun, comes from within the house. Nani? Nani the fuck? Their presence is eclipsed by another presence. The wave of power of the Servant Lancer is consumed by an even larger wave. The instantaneous explosion of ether gives a spiritual being a body, summoned to overpower Lancer.
嘘。
Yes, way. I can only mutter. But it's true. To prove it, Lancer jumps over the wall and leaps away as if fleeing from this place.
ねえ、アーチャー。これももしもの話？
It would seem to be.
さあな。だがこれで7人。つい。
I thought he was done talking because it was like a long pause. Archer answers calmly. I've lost my normal judgment. That's why I didn't even consider the obvious event that would follow. The wind blows strongly. Clouds cover the sky like an umbrella. The unlit suburbs are enclosed by darkness. And a servant jumps over the wall, coming down like a demonic bird. Yeah, y'all are fucked now. Archer's reacted already. But I couldn't react. That was my mistake. The battle ended with a small opening, not lasting even a second. It might have been only a second for me, but for that servant, it was an opening that couldn't be ignored. A sword rushes for me. Archer pushes me aside and the servant slashes him. It happens in an instant. Archer, who handled Lancer's fury of attacks beautifully, has been taken down with one blow. But I make it in time this time. Just as the enemy servant is about to cut off Archer's head with her blade, I forcibly remove him. A pain in my right hand. It must have been an excessive command spell, so command spells disappeared from my hand. That's not good. Now there's only one remaining. This is for the best. Rather than having Archer die, I'd prefer to lose one or two command spells. Giving no consideration to Archer's disappearance, the servant attacks me. I take from my pocket a topaz with a wind spell stored in it, and I launch all the magical energy it contains at her without processing it. This thing, which can blow away a house without a trace, is a bundle of wind spells I've stocked up over time. It's one of the 10 jewels I've been putting my magical energy into for 17 years without rest. I'm using all the magical energy stored in it, so even if I can't defeat her, it should at least slow her down a bit. Are you sure about that? No, not even that. It did nothing. A swirl of wind that instantly tears apart anything caught within it disappears like a magic trick the instant it touches the servant. Such a strong magic resistance. Mere magical energy from a magus cannot hurt the servant. So this is it. She can't be hurt by magic and I've lost the protection of Archer, so I can't stop the servant. I barely managed to avoid one blow, but that's all. I look up at the night sky. In it is the figure of cold-hearted death who is looking down at me as I lay miserably on the ground. The wind blows. Have you realized who this is, Rin? Or not who it is, but what class this is? In between the dark clouds and the spiral sky, the moon shines. The falling moonlight and the beautiful face. This is the servant that drove off Lancer. Defeated my Archer in one strike. And annulled my magic with no trouble.
今の魔術は見事だった、メイガス。
The girl's voice is like a bell. Yes, this voice is like a nightmare right now.
だが最後だ、アーチャーのマスターよ。
You thought. The point of the sword shines brilliantly. On the verge of death, I understand. With just one look, without proof. This is the card I wanted. The one said to be the strongest of all servants. The hero of the sword. I look up at the moon, accepting my death. There's no time for me to flee or plead for my life. I will die here, and Tosaka Rin's Holy Grail War will end on the third day. There was only one disgrace and regret, and I will probably vanish bearing a grudge against my enemy. But still, I don't feel anything. Something must really be wrong with me. Perhaps. Even though I'm going to be killed in an instant, I adore her again. You adore her? Okay. That's right. If you ask for regrets, that's it. But I guess it can't be helped. Because she's the most powerful servant. Because her figure is just so heartless, so infinitely valiant, and so beautiful. Oh, got an actual opening here. I can't. Okay, I wondered, is this a version of Realta Nua that came out after the Fate Stay Night anime? And did they pull it from there? Or did they actually make this animation for the original game? I can't imagine, like, there's an animation like this from the original game, if I'm being honest. I mean, it could. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I feel like this is a later version of the game. It has that added from the anime, or maybe, I don't know. Oh, now the game starts. Is that what this is? Okay.